This is not the first time we're having this conversation related to the non-payment of allowances of national service persons in this country. If my memory serves me right, this is about the third time or so. The last time we were on this path, after the last conversation we had, the National Service Secretariat released some 2 months to them, and then later another 2 months. So they've been receiving the arrears in bits and pieces, as you say, tot by tot. Okay, but it's not looking good. And it is affecting them. That's what they're saying. So these 5 points that they put in their statement is a reason why they're contemplating a strike. But I want to find out how this strike is going to play out, and especially whether this is going to be a nationwide one, because we have national service persons here who are at work. Klenam Kofi Tamakloe is the lead convener for the Forum for Accountability. That is the umbrella group which these concerned persons are part of, correct? It's good to have you, Senam.
Thank you very much.
So, if you speak up a bit for me, understand that this concerned group is in the Volta region.
It's in the
right?
Volta region.
Volta region. The Volta region national service persons.
Yes.
So they started their strike today?
They started their strike today. That's for the Jessica Municipal Assembly. So they've currently told all their members who are National Service Executive members that they should no longer go to work because they believe that they are falling sick due to the issues on the ground. We're working, we're not getting paid.
Right.
Me currently sitting here, last week I developed gastritis.
You developed what?
Gastritis.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Because I can't eat. When I go to work, I'm not able to buy food continuously.
You can't
because
eat.
I'm not being paid on time. That's a big issue right now. A lot of people go to work, they're developing ulcer. If not gastritis, they're ulcer.
Yeah, but gastritis is you get it when you from what I know, you abuse painkillers, you know, that's one of the symptoms or the side effect of abusing painkillers, right? So are you saying that you don't eat, so you take painkillers?
No. So
what's happening?
This is how it goes. So I'm thinking if I buy maybe Bell Cola, I'm drinking it on an empty stomach.
I see.
Because I'm living on a budget.
Right.
I'm living budget to budget. So with an issue like this, if I just buy Bell Cola and I drink it on an empty stomach, I start developing gastritis. Continuously doing that for months at a time, it continuously leads to you.
So essentially, you don't have money to buy food.
Basically, we don't have money to buy food.
We can just leave it at that. But I mean, it's troubling. To be honest with you,
yeah.
I can understand where you sit. But before we came on air, we just got a notice from the National Service Secretariat that they have paid. How many months? First of all, how many months do they owe you?
So currently it's 3 months for
3 months.
University graduates.
For university graduates.
For nurses and teacher trainees, it's 5 months for them.
For nurses and teacher trainees, 5 months.
Yes.
And so they have released, in fact, let's put that statement on the screen. Have you seen that?
I've seen it.
So upon this threat of a strike, then just this evening we got this statement that they've released 1 month. 1 month out of the 3 months.
Which they've not released.
Is that you haven't received the money?
Nobody's received that money. If you can call any national services, the executive, so you can call them and ask them to send you a screenshot of the money they supposedly received. And I would like to put this across. The national executives that are currently releasing these communiques are not from our batch. We do not recognize their authority because they are from last year's batch. Mr. Kansi, up to now.
So you're speaking to this statement. Let's put that statement of this NASPA, National Service Persons Association. They say there's no strike.
Yeah, they say there's no strike.
There's no strike, no declaration of strike, right? And let's put that. It says NASPA has not declared a strike. Let's put that on the screen right now, okay? They said the National Service Persons Association wishes to address a recent announcement made by a group calling itself Concerned and National Service Persons Association, which has declared a strike. They say the official representative body for all national service personnel in Ghana, NASPA, categorically states that they have not declared a strike. So who are you?
So right now, I'd like to state emphatically that we don't recognize this. We don't recognize NASPA's, the national executives.
You don't recognize the national executives of your association of national service persons.
So I'd like to break it down for you.
Okay.
So currently, these people represent the interests of last year's national service executives.
Right.
We're supposed to vote for our national executives about 3 or 4 months ago. But I don't know who is delaying those elections. Currently, the people we voted into power at the district level and at the regional level. And the person who's called this strike is from the Jasipan district, Mr. Ruben Abeniega. He's one of our members, and he's the one who's pushed forward for this strike. He's told the poor in his district that don't go to work anymore. He's a member of NASPA.
Okay.
He's a member of NASPA. He's called for this.
Okay.
They can't come out and say a strike hasn't been called, because the regional person who's been given the mandate by the electoral commission, they gave him the mandate to say this. The people up there have no mandate to talk, because who empowered them to talk? Whose authority are they speaking on? Last year's executives. They have no mandate, and they have everything they say lacks credibility, because who are they representing? Whose interests are they representing?
The National Service Personnel
from last year.
Association, NASPA.
That's what I'm telling you. That
So these executives are those who served last year.
Who served last year?
Why is the election for the new ones delayed?
I can't see to that. We were initially told that it was going to be held in February. It was going to be week after week, 2 weeks after the districts. Then you're going to go to regionals, and then 2 weeks after, I was supposed to go to nationals. But it's been delayed, and we're finishing in about 3 months' time. So how are they still in office?
So this 1 month that they have released, and please, we'll look for that statement communicating the payment of the 1 month out of the 3 months, and put it on the screen shortly. That is not going to persuade you from not going ahead with this strike.
No. If I borrowed 700 cedis a month ago, I'm now paying over 1,400. I need those 2 months. My people need those 2 months. National service personnel all over the country need their money. You can't come and give us peanuts and expect us to survive. We can see the price increases that have been planned for July. How do you expect us to survive?
So, but how have you been coping all the while? Tell me.
Loans. Everybody I know is taking loans from a relative. If you're unfortunate enough not to have a relative who can give you a loan, you won't take it from these third-party loan companies. And as I told you last time I was here, we are being prey for predators. These predators are the loan companies that National Service Secretariat gave our data to. I made accusations here, and we did a press conference to state categorically that we would hold them accountable for that.
No, the National Service Secretariat gave your data to
a third-party loan company.
A third-party loan company.
Yes.
And they are the ones who are giving you loans.
They are giving certain people loans.
Those who want to.
Who want loans, yes.
Take the loans from them.
Yes.
Because of these arrears.
Because of these arrears.
And is this allegation that you can back with information that you have?
They sent thousands of messages.
By this?
I'm ready to stand by this.
That the National Service Secretariat gave your data out?
Yes, to a third-party loan company. And I'll tell you the facts on the ground.
Okay.
As of the first time we came for an interview here was in February.
Sure.
And that was at a time where we were owed 4 months. And then at that time, that's when a loan company texted thousands of NSS personnel, hundreds of thousands of NSS personnel all over this country to tell them that, congratulations, you've been qualified for a loan. And they'll tell you that you are qualified for 2,499 cedis. And at the time, if you took that loan, Mr. Council, you're paying 100% interest. You're paying over 4,000 Ghana cedis. Why do you wait for 4 months, get into the 5th month, to announce this scheme? Once you announce this scheme to the nation, once we come on TV, we made accusations towards them. We never mentioned their name due to the fact that we're afraid of a counter sue. They made these allegations. We made these allegations on TV, and they shut down their sites. They shut down their sites for close to 2 months. And when they came back, they reduced the interest. This is a wicked agenda by the Secretariat and this loan company.
I see.
Now I'm here to tell them that we won't back down. Initially, we had received, the movement I represent, we had received some threats and some bribes.
You've received threats from who?
Threats and bribes from certain people that I can't even say where they are
bribes.
From. Offers for bribes. They splintered our group, Mr. Okansi. They splintered the Front for Accountability. We were down. We had internal arguments about whether it's worth arguing about, whether it's worth fighting or risking our lives for something that is just national service. But whether it's not a matter of national service, it's about right and wrong. That's what I'm here to fight for. I'm fighting for right or wrong.
I see. And in fact, we're getting a lot of messages from some of the national service persons who are watching us right now, indicating that it is indeed the case that they're all going through the same hardship that you're talking about. That you are expected to report to work every day, but then you do not have your money, the allowances, to go to work every month. So what's going to happen is that you are in the last 2-3 months of your service, right? You end when?
I'm supposed to end in September.
In September. So in the next 2 months, you're supposed to be done. And you are owed 3 months to 5 months arrears. Now, let me do this quickly. Gideon Osei is the president of National Service Personnel. Is the chairman you're saying you don't recognize?
We no longer recognize
You
the
don't
authority.
recognize them because they are not current.
They don't have the
service.
mandate of the people who are supposed to put them there. They're supposed to represent our interest.
Okay.
I never voted for him. I never voted against him. My regional executive never voted for him or voted against him.
Right.
So how can I recognize his authority?
Gideon, good evening. He's joining us on Zoom. Can you hear me?
Evening, boss.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can hear you. Can you also hear me?
Yes. Now, first of all, are you a serving national service person?
Yes, I'm the national president of the National Service Person Association.
Okay. Are you currently doing your national service?
No, I'm done with my service.
You are done with your national service. So it means you did your service last year?
Last year.
You completed last year. So why are you still serving as the president for this year group?
Oh, okay. So thank you for this question. Basically, according to the structures of the association, me being the president means for you to become the national president, you pass through structures of the association, which starts from the district.
That's okay. I understand that because I've been there before, right? But so why are you still the president for this year group who didn't vote for you or they don't have any sort of representation or relationship with you?
Oh, okay, so actually, I was voted last year, so we are yet to do national elections. So we are yet to have our national elections. That's why I still post on as the national.
I see. So do you know that they are owed 3 to 5 months arrears?
Yes, please. Actually,
okay.
Current national service personnel, that's the university graduate, 2 months allowance, that's the mainstream, and the teacher training, 3 months.
Is it 2 months or 3 months? Because if you are counting the release, the statement that just came through, they're saying they have not yet received the money that this statement is saying they have released. So why 2 months, not 3 months?
Okay, so and I would like to use this medium to also educate the general public on how National Service Scheme calendar runs. Since I'm the president, I have been attending management meetings and a lot of explanations have been given to me. So National Service calendar runs from 15th to 15th of every month. That is why the evaluation forms are released 13th of every month or 15th of every month, which shows that National Service personnel, they have started their month. So once today's date is 3rd of July, it means it's left with 12 days to end the month of June. So basically, National Service owes the mainstream National Service personnel 2 months ended. So, but it's barely 3 months now because we are.
Do you identify with their plight, the concerns that they are raising, reason why they're even contemplating a strike? That some of them cannot go to work, they cannot feed, and they've been borrowing money. Does the association identify these concerns?
Oh, Daddy, my boss, Mr. Kansi, I've been there before, and I have to put myself in the shoes of every service personnel because I quite remember when I was doing my service, I was staying at Dansoman, and I'll pick car all the way from Dansoman to Ashoman Estate to render my service, which was very difficult for me, very challenging. So I have to put myself in their shoes, and we cannot attest to the fact that the economy and how things are going, things are not easy, and even the 715 is not something you can write home with. So yes, I know I am with them, and I'm siding with them, and we are not just there. Together with management executives, we are fighting, or we are